Hi guys, tonight I'm going to be doing a do-it-yourself hair extension tutorial, so let's get started. Okay, I went to Sally's today and that is where I purchased my hair. Anyone can go to Sally's and buy anything from that store, whether you are a stylist or not, so it's a great place to go. I bought, it is called it's by the Sassy collection. It is 100% human hair. It is the Silky Straight in the 18-inch, and the color is, I can't read it in the camera, F27-/613, so it's a blonde. Okay, and the color that I got, I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but this is it. Okay, it's like a very kind of honey golden-ish blonde. Okay. So you're gonna need your hair. Now this is 100% human, like I said. It's 18 inches long, and it was $49.99 for this. Now I didn't measure it. I should have measured it before, like the length of the track. It came in one big section. Now I already cut and made mine, but I will show you on here. This is extra hair that I had from a client. I mean, as you can see, it's this huge track. So that's what it comes in. It comes in this great big track, like this, okay? And it was probably 3.5 feet, 3 feet long. I'm guessing, I'm just guessing. So, okay, so you'll need that. You're also gonna need some clips. I got mine from Sally's as well. They're called snap clips. Okay, the tag is blocking. Snap clips. I got mine in a beige. They didn't have a blonde. They were out. So I got, it's kind of this beige color. I also ran out, so I used some extra brown ones, dark brown ones that I had. Okay, sorry, I'm dropping things. Okay, so they come 3 in a package and they are $1.99. I bought 4 packages, so I had 12 clips. I ended up needing about 5 or 6 more brown ones. So I would recommend getting, let's see, 12. I would recommend probably getting 20 clips, just to be safe. Okay, you're also gonna need a pair of scissors, okay? And you can also, you can sew your clips in if you want. Instead of sewing them in, I tried hot glue gunning them in. So we'll see how that goes. I found this little glue gun at Walmart. It was about $3.99, $4.99, because it's just like a mini. I don't know if you can tell, it's a little mini guy. And then I bought some glue sticks. Okay, so the first step that you are going to do is you need to measure out your hair to cut them. Now, what I do is I cut 7 tracks. So I have 1 on your nape, another one just above your nape, so there's 2. Then I have 2 right in the middle of your head on top of each other, so there's 4, 1, 2. I have 1 long one right a little bit above my eye level, so that's 5. And then I have 2 in the front, which makes 7, okay? So what you want to do first, let me grab my hair again. Sorry guys. Okay, you want to take your track of hair and you want to measure from on the nape of your neck right into your hairline. You don't want to start all the way right here because there will be nowhere to hook that clip. So you want to start right in here at your hairline. Place the very edge, the very tip of that extension there. Okay? And you want to bring it all the way around, I don't know if you can see this, right to the other side of your nape. Right, probably maybe 1/4 of an inch in from your hairline. Bring it back out. So this is what mine is measuring. You want to find that spot. Take your scissors and you're just going to cut directly into that hair extension like that. Pull away the excess, and here you have your first nape piece. Okay, so you're going to want to do that again with the extension. You are going to want to go right above the spot that you just did. Same exact technique. Take your hair, measure it kind of right in the middle of your ear on both sides, cut it. There's your second section. For your third section, I usually go right between my eye and my ear, okay? But I stop at my ear. You don't want to bring it all the way up here. So what I do is you can kind of section off your hair a little bit if you want, so if that helps. You'll want to place it right at this section, right in here, okay? Bring it around to the same spot on the other side. Find it. Now, you're going to want 2 of these. So what I do is I'll cut this right here, and then instead of having to measure on my head again, I will just measure with the hair that I just cut. So you'll measure that hair onto your big track of hair, cut it. There's your second 2 pieces. For your 5th piece, you'll want to do it right above your eye. Same thing. You can go a little bit past your ear, but not too far. Okay, so you can section that off kind of to see. They don't have to be perfect either. Okay, guys? So you want to bring it right about here. Cut that. There's your 7th. Now, for your 8th and 9th, they are both the same size. You want to do right inside of your hairline here to right about your ear. Okay, so you can kind of section that off a little bit if you want to. Now remember, you don't want to make the section too long because if you get this in your hair, I mean, how obvious is that? Okay, so you want to take it in your hairline a little bit, maybe 1/4 of an inch, okay? Bring it back to about your ear. Okay, so they're about this big. Cut it so you have all your sections, okay? Next, what you want to do is you want to put the clips on your sections. Now, I'm gonna, since the last piece I snipped or I cut was my front, that's what I'm gonna start with. So, now I've already made this one, okay guys? But, here's my already made section for my front, okay? That's gonna go right here. So you can see it here. Now I glued on 2 clips. You wanna bring them pretty close to the edge of the hair strand, okay? Now here's a little trick. I don't know if all hair is like this, but all the extensions that I used have been like this. They're kind of two-toned, all right? I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but if you look here, okay, it might not show up, but this side is a little bit darker than when I flip it around, it's a little bit more blonde. I don't know how well this is showing up. Let me try to do them kind of like this. I don't know if, no, you can't tell on camera. But if you're familiar with hair extensions, you can tell. One side is just a little bit lighter usually than the other. So I personally have a shadow here. I don't know if you noticed. My underneath is quite a bit darker than my top. Now my hair extensions aren't that drastic, but for the gluing, for these side pieces where I'm lighter in the front where I'm blonder, I'm going to glue my hair extension, or excuse me, I'm going to glue my clips to the back of the, to the dark part of the hair extension. That way the blonde will be showing up, okay? The nape of the neck, I'm going to glue the clips to the blonde side so that the dark will be showing up, so that'll blend better with my shadow, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you now how you will glue on a clip. Okay guys, now what you want to do, now I ran out of clips, so I can't show you exactly how I did it, but I'll do the best that I can. So once again, here is your front piece. This is my already made extension here. So let's pretend, let me make another one here real fast. Okay, so let's pretend this is the section that you are working on, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to take your hot glue gun, okay? Now, you don't want to make too big of a bead, they call it a bead, of the glue, because what will happen is when you push that clip on, it'll smash the glue down and get all over your hair and rat it up, and it'll just be an awful mess. So you want to use a really thin strip. You want to kind of measure out your clips. So my clips are about almost 2 finger widths apart. So I'm going to measure out kind of here about 2 finger widths apart, okay? You're going to take your glue gun, work it all the way down, about your 2 finger widths apart, pretend that there's glue right there, okay guys? Then you're going to immediately take your clip, pretend my 2 fingers are my clip, place it on. Now as you can tell here, I put the edge of the clip, okay, right up against the top of the extension. I mean, there's a little bit of a lip, but that wasn't necessarily on purpose. That's just kind of how it happened, okay? Then you are going to hold down your extension, okay? You're going to hold that down really well. I usually hold it down for about 30 seconds or so, all right? And then you're going to let go. You're going to do the other side. Start right on the end. So for these front 2 side panels where you have the 2 clips, they're very close together. Okay, now let's do one of the bigger pieces so I can kind of show you here how this is a little bit more complicated. Now this is one of my medium sizes, okay? There's 3 clips on here that you can see. It's the same thing. I usually do my clips on the edges first. Here's one on this edge, one on the other edge, and then I put one directly in the middle. Same technique.